Boma woke up early that morning with a heavy heart. He sat on the edge of the bed, staring at the cracked ceiling. Life had been hard. Work was scarce. Money was gone. His wife, Boma, lay beside him in pain. Her hand pressed against her stomach. She was on her period and the cramps were strong. "I will be fine," she whispered. But Boma knew she was only trying to comfort him. They had no money for pain medicine. Boma stood and left the house, determined to find something to do. On the way, he saw a notice outside a small office. It read, "Cleaner needed. Apply inside." His heart leapt. At last, an opportunity. He walked in and greeted the receptionist. "Please, I saw the vacancy," he said. "I would like to apply." The woman looked at him kindly but shook her head. "I am sorry. The job has already been taken." Boma's knees almost gave way. "Please, help me. I have no job. I have a wife at home." But the woman was firm. "There is nothing I can do. Please leave." Boma walked out slowly. The sun was hot. The street was full of people buying and selling. But for him, the world felt empty. A week later, Boma's family called Boma for a meeting. They sat in a circle under the old mango tree. The air was tense. "Boma," her father said, "you have been living with our daughter for 8 months. You have not paid her bride price. We will not accept this." The amount was small by their standard, just 2,000 Nigerian nairas. But to Boma, it felt impossible. "I beg you," he said. "Give me more time. Things are hard." Her father's voice was sharp. "You have 2 weeks. Pay the bride price and the compensation list. If not, return our daughter." Boma bowed his head. Shame pressed down on him. He walked home with heavy steps. One afternoon, Boma met his old school friend, Kola. They had not seen each other in years. Kola looked rich. He wore fine clothes and carried a new phone. "Boma," Kola shouted, hugging him. "What happened to you? You look finished." Boma told him everything: the job rejection, the unpaid bride price, the hunger at home. Kola listened and then leaned close. "There is a way," he whispered. "But you must be brave." Boma's eyes widened. "What way?" Kola smiled. "There is a barber I know. If you bring him something, he will make you rich." "What do I bring?" Boma asked. Kola lowered his voice. "Your wife's used sanitary pad." Boma froze. "What?" "It is simple," Kola said. "Every month, after she uses it, you collect it. Give it to barber. In return, money will flow into your life." Boma felt cold inside. It sounded wrong. But he thought of Oma's pain, the empty pots, and the angry voices of her family. He nodded slowly. That night, when Oma slept, Boma took the used pad from the bin. His hands shook. He wrapped it in a paper and hid it. The next day, Kola took him to Barber Afolabi. The old man sat in a dark room filled with smoke. "You want wealth?" Barber asked. "Yes," Boma whispered. "Then you must bring your wife's pad every month. As long as you bring it, riches will not stop." Boma hesitated. "Will it hurt her?" Barber smiled. "Nothing comes free. She will lose her womb. She will never have children. But you will have wealth." Boma's chest tightened. He thought of Oma. He thought of the family meeting. He thought of hunger. At last, he nodded. Within a week, Boma's account swelled with money. Millions. He laughed, then cried. He paid Oma's bride price in full. He gave her family more than they asked. They praised him. They called him responsible. He bought new clothes. He bought a car. Oma stared at him in shock. "Boma," she asked, "where did this money come from?" He kissed her hand. "I got a new job in an oil company. They pay well. Don't worry again." Oma smiled, but her eyes searched his face. She did not fully believe him. 4 years passed. Boma grew richer. Neighbors respected him. Friends envied him. But Oma was restless. "Boma," she said one night, her voice breaking, "we have no child. Every doctor says we are fine. Why can't I get pregnant?" Boma looked away. His heart ached. "Don't worry. God's time is the best." But Oma shook her head. "I am tired. I want a child, Boma. Even if we have all the money in the world, without a child, I am empty." Boma pulled her close, but his hands trembled. He could not tell her the truth. One afternoon, a woman from the public health service visited their street. Her name was Nkechi. She went door to door, teaching women. "Please," she told Oma, "never throw away your pads carelessly. Flush them or burn them. Wicked people use them for evil." Oma nodded. "I never thought of that. Thank you." From that day, she flushed every pad. Boma noticed. His stomach tightened. He could not bring anything to Baba anymore. A week later, Baba called. His voice was sharp. "Where is this month's pad?" Boma stammered. "I don't have it." She flushed it. "You are playing with fire," Baba warned. "Bring it in 2 hours or face the consequences." Boma ran around the house. He searched every bin, every corner. Nothing. Suddenly, sharp pain shot through his chest. His body bent. He screamed. Oma ran to him. "Boma, what is wrong?" she cried. He fell to the floor, clutching his stomach. In tears, Boma held her hand. "Forgive me, Oma. I must confess. I have been taking your pads to Baba Afolabi for money. That is why we are rich. But he said you would never have children." Oma's face went pale. She pulled her hand away. "You did what?" "I was desperate," Boma cried. "I wanted to give you a better life." Her voice shook with rage. "You sold my womb for money. Boma, I loved you. I trusted you. You destroyed me." She sobbed and fell to the ground. Word spread quickly. Oma's family stormed their house. They shouted, they cursed, they called him a monster. "You gave our daughter's body to a witch doctor," her father roared. "You will pay for this." Oma wept bitterly. She could not believe her life had become a nightmare. Boma was broken. He begged, he cried, but nothing could undo what he had done. Oma left for her sister's house. She refused to sleep beside Boma again. One evening, she stood in front of young women in her village. She raised her voice with tears in her eyes. "Be careful," she warned them. "Dispose of your pads safely. There are wicked people who will use them to destroy you, including your family. And never trust a man who values money more than your life." The crowd was silent. Then they clapped for her courage. Boma watched from afar. His wealth meant nothing. He had cars, houses, and land. But he had lost the only thing that mattered, his wife's trust and the dream of a family. As he sat alone in his empty house, his own words echoed back at him. "Money is power." Now he knew the truth. Money without peace is poison. Hope you learned something valuable from today's story. Stay tuned as we bring more interesting tales your way. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're the first to know when we post. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Your support means a lot.